We'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the down bad patrollees. It doesn't have to be a bad day if they turn you down. If you shoot your shot, Father, and we will be so proud. Just no incels, incest, weird shit with your pets, killing spiders, starting fires, sounding 50 at recess. No begging in the chat, no fedora hats, don't let your day walk all over you like you are a doormat. No co-leaders, we are great secret keepers. Father will do his best to stop you from being a people pleaser. Come in and have a good time, call him up and get in line. After Father, we all pine communion, but without the wine, we promise it will be just fine, cause he is the divine. This is your sign to join the Down Bad Hotline. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the Down Bad Patrollees. Our Father who art in Chicago, bestie be thy name. It doesn't have to be a bad day, though I am not great. Even though he left me undelivered the night of our date. My buddy is single and he is not doing well, but we'll all feel better at the ringing of our church bell. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. He is gonna share his greatest advice. To him we give glory. Doesn't matter if you've been cheated on 14 times, he will forgive you for all your simping crimes. Father Tucker's gonna open the lines and listen to our stories. We're the Down Bad Patrollees.
Hello everybody, let me lower my chair. Hi! How we doing? Bro's got his own theme song. Damn straight I do, bro. All thanks to Bobby, otherwise known as Laser Kitty Mew Mew Mew. No way, I was just watching you on TikTok. Well, what are the odds that I do this, huh? It's like I do it every week at the same time, twice a week. Monday and Friday. Sorry, Wednesday, Friday. 5 p.m. Eastern. 4 o'clock Central. What up, Van? What up, Punch? Father, was my 7-month special thing. Oh, God. I immediately forgot about that. Sorry about that. It's crazy that I've been doing this for 7 months, though. You're a reminder that... By the way, I'm drinking poison. Don't drink soda. Don't drink Coke. But I had a burger, and this came with it. I fucking love it. It's so yummy. Hello, first stream here. Hello. What chair do you have? It's one of those expensive ones. I got it for my birthday. I'm not gonna rip it up. I don't remember the name. It has a T series? I don't know. But my brother got it for me for my birthday. I missed a few streams, but I'm back. Welcome back to when? Your name is still up here because we didn't do the stream yet. That is a G Fuel, I know. How is the burger? What ingredients in it? Its place is called Au Cheval. Father, hop on 4. I'm literally streaming right now, bro. I'm drinking Diet Coke, so I'm okay. Diet Coke is gross! It's worse for you than regular Coke. Bet my fortune with the 1 random sub. Love it. Thank you. I'm getting excited. It's my first stream. Get excited, motherfucker. I have the exact same bottle with me. Let's go. Ooh, finally got a haircut. I did. I got it yesterday. In Boys Town. They know how to cut hair. In Chicago. You gotta go to the gay places to get your hair cut. Because they know how to fucking cut hair. Alright. Let's jump in to the first caller. Doop a doop boop ba da ba ba doo 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 ba. Hello?
Oh, I've been moved. Oh God, I'm
Wel-
first.
welcome, some.
Welcome. Thank you. Hi, Father.
Okay.
It's a pleasure to be here. I would just like to warn you that mine is actually like less down bad and more just depressing. I don't know if I'm a good starter.
Who gives a shit? Just go for it.
Okay. So first and foremost, I would like to thank whoever gifted me a sub just now.
Oh, that was
Bet my fortune.
Bet My
Thank you.
Fortune. He shows up like
Thank you.
every once in a while, just toss just one out, just gives it out to whoever gets
Well, I
it.
appreciate it, and it's a great way to open. So
I don't know.
thank you.
He might pick who he wants to give it to. I don't know how that works. But anyways,
You
go ahead.
can pick, I think, sometimes. I don't know. My name is Joe. I am 22. Just to give you some context as to, you know, the circumstances surrounding this. So the reason I'm here is I just wanted to talk about a little bit about my ex. So I met her in middle school and we were best friends during high school. And in like my junior year of high school, we I caught feelings for her. We kind of pursued a relationship a little bit, didn't really pan out. We were never really like an official relationship. And throughout the rest of high school, it kind of panned into this like on and off deal where there were moments where she was incredibly shitty to me and we weren't close at all. And then other moments where like we picked up where we left off when we were close. And I had this kind of like term for it. I called myself the pocket boyfriend. I had all of the responsibilities of a boyfriend with none of the benefits, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
Um, so, cut to like graduation, I had cut her off. And then after graduation, she kind of got back to me and we were, on and off again. Like, I forgave her for shit because I tried to cut her off and it didn't work. So I forgave her for shit. And then we had this on and off thing where she wasn't hurtful to me, but we were close and then not close. So cut to this February. It was around it was literally Valentine's Day actually. She texted me out of the blue saying, "Oh my God, we really need to hang out," and she had not done that, or she had done that once before. So I was a little skeptical, but I was also out of town. So I said, "Hey, uh, I'm actually out of town, but like maybe when I get back." So I get back to town and she blows me off for like 2 weeks. Like I keep asking her if she wants to finally do it. She says no. Um, so I felt like it was incredibly manipulative, right?
Yeah.
That she had messaged me when she did, and when we finally did sit down, it was like late February after like 2 weeks, maybe early March. I don't exactly remember. I called her out on it. I had a couple of beers with dinner. It was a mistake. The words did not come out the way I intended them to, and I didn't take as hard as a stance as I wanted to. But I basically just told her like, I feel like you're not considering either not considering my feelings or you're being manipulative of the fact that I still have feelings for you. And you know, I don't remember because it was just so long ago and I was buzzed, but the conversation didn't really pan anywhere. Uh, and I hadn't spoken to her since. And then this is where the depressing part starts. Uh, I found out early June after having not spoken to her for several months. Um, I heard from her sister that she had been in a car accident and she is no longer with us.
Oh my god, my guy. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So I went to her. They had a service, like a memorial service for her. Um, and I went to her parents as soon as I found out, and I brought them flowers and shit. And the whole time I felt like this imposter. Um, uh, I don't really know how to describe it best, but like I felt like we weren't close when she died, and I also, I don't know, I just felt like her parents, like they specifically asked for me to be there. They
Right.
really wanted me to be there because they remembered me from high school, and I had been over their place a few times, and we went on these pretty like cool vacations. Like we saw a concert together for like my 17th birthday. It was but I was there, and she meant a lot to me, and I don't know that her parents knew like the context of our friendship, relationship, etc. Um uh I just kind of wanted to vent a little bit of that, but also like I kind of want to talk to her parents and just let them know like we had an incredibly toxic relationship, but I really did love her a lot, and I don't know how to do that because it's been several months now,
Listen,
and
that that part, just leave it alone. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's
They're
what I was feeling.
like my brother actually did that one time. It was kind of the same thing, but he wasn't talking with this girl. But you know,
Hmm.
they used to be friends, a little bit more than friends sometimes. And then she passed away, and he just saw he like they didn't have a big service. He never found out where she was buried, and he saw her dad in the uh excuse me. This story makes me want to cry. He saw her dad in a supermarket, and he was just like, I just gotta ask. So he went up to her. He's like, listen, I was really good friends with your daughter, and I just want to know I can go pay my respects wherever she was buried. And the guy looked really serious at him, and my brother was terrified because like you don't know what you're bringing up.
Yep.
And
Hmm.
but he was like, I really appreciate that, but we cremated her, and we scattered her ashes in the woods because that's where she loved to be. So anytime you're in the woods, just talk to her. I'm sure she's there. And it was like, ah. But the one advice I want to give to you is, like, you felt like an imposter at the funeral, right?
Yeah.
But
I felt like I didn't belong.
yes, but you got to understand, and this is some of the best advice I've ever been given by my father. A funeral is not about the person who died; it's about the people who are still there. So when you go to a funeral, and if people want you to be there, that
That's why I was
the
there, was
person,
for her
yes, and
parents.
if the person fucking hated your guts and the people don't want you there, don't go. But it's about supporting the people who really need it the most. She doesn't need support. Wherever you believe, she's there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the meantime, there's people who need help, and you went there and you helped. So I don't think you're doing a bad thing. You shouldn't feel bad about being there, even though it was a little toxic, whatever. Her parents wanted you there, and you're being a good guy, and you showed up. But I am sorry this happened, and it's one of those things where at 22, like this is I have yet to have like a big death in my life, and I'm terrified because I know I'm not going to handle it well. But this is when people start dropping. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
people,
This is
this is
the
the age.
defining moment.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things where life suddenly becomes a lot more real, and it becomes
Yep.
you're not immortal anymore. You're not driving 80 on 85 on the 50-mile-per-hour back road. Like you understand that you can die, and these are things that you just slowly learn over time. And it, I'm not saying you're a bad person because you weren't. You just had a little toxic relationship, but now it's kind of eye-opening when you have relationships like this. It's good to, at the very least, close the book before it gets going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you can't say
I
anything.
just still miss her a lot, man. It's like something I think about all the time still.
Yeah, and that's the the best thing you can do is do that. Do you know what I mean?
Feel my feelings, yeah.
Well, to feel your feelings too, but also in respect to her. Like you die two deaths. Whoever said that. You die when you die, and you die when people stop thinking about you. So it's good to keep her in your thoughts, and it's good to miss her. The feelings will stop hurting as much, but she'll always be a part of your life. And, that's what being a human is. It's just getting touched by other humans, not in a gross way, but it's just people putting their thumbprints on your soul. And that's all it is. And it sucks that they have to leave, but everyone takes the bus. Everyone gets on that trip. So it's good to make the emotions and the relationships you can now.
Yeah, I appreciate you, Father. Thank you
No
for
problem, bro.
listening. Thank you for doing this.
No problem. It's literally
Your
my job.
community is a little weird on the younger side, and they say some weird shit. At least that's what it was when I was in Q. But like,
Yeah, well, yeah. They're insane people. I love them all, but like my community, I don't know how it got
I'm
to this
one of
point.
them.
Yep, here we are. I mean, I'm the 25-year-old leader of a lot of 15-year-olds. So we're here and we're living it, and this is my life. Bless your
I'm
heart,
very
son.
proud to be a member of your cult. Thank you, Father.
No problem. Have a good one. I feel like that was the worst time to donate bits. I did see the bit donation. Yes, you did that right when he was telling me the person died. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. Appreciate it. 100 and I don't know how many little ones there are, but thank you. I love the podcast. Thank you. It's literally just this show. So if you just want to catch it, I got a fucking record a bunch more. Anyways, up next. I don't know how to say your name, but Kroyer?
Yes, just call me Or, father.
Okay. All right. Let me turn you down a bit. Oh my god, you just scared the shit out of me. I don't know why your mic is so loud. Holy hell. All right. What can I call you?
Or.
Or.
That'll be best.
What can I do for you, Or?
Well, I don't know how much you can help me out, but I just need a place to vent, and I am down bad. So that is your profession, correct?
Yes, I'll do my best.
All right. So little bit of backstory. It's going to go back a few years since this has been an ongoing issue, but this is before COVID. Uh, I've been raised in a military family, so we've been moving around for like every single year, every 2 years. But before I went to high school, we finally managed to settle down for about 5 years, and that's when I started actually opening up to society and learning how to not only make friends but keep friends. So I'm been a little behind on the whole learning about culture, I guess, being cultured. Um, so high school was definitely the learning curve, but basically high school was the best time of my life, and then I turned around and go to college. This is in 2019, so before COVID. Met a girl there, thought we were doing well, and
You weren't doing
basically overlooked the red flags she was giving me,
right.
and regretted it soon afterwards. It's because sorry, it's a first time telling this story.
Hey, good, Doug. Take your time.
She turned around and blackmailed me into an intimate relationship.
Wow.
Yeah. So while other people would kind of pat me on the back, being like, "Dude, you got this. You're in an intimate relationship. Take it as you go." It was brutal because I was really focused on keeping my ability to be respected by everyone up high, because that's essentially how I always learned about it. You always want to leave a good impression, start middle, end
Right.
to each relationship, and this was tough. So I went through that for about 6 months, and then finally called her bluff. Said, "I'm done with this relationship. I'm out. You can't stop me, and I don't care what you do with me." Which was the wrong thing to say in the end, because I ended up in a 2-year-long court battle, basically trying to clear my name from false allegations.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was also like right as COVID hit. So I unfortunately was sent home when college sent everyone back. So I not only had to deal with this in terms of all my friends in college knowing about this, but now my family knowing about this,
Right.
and just living under their constant stares every single day was tough. But to keep things short, I eventually pulled through in the end. She dropped the case because I basically was keeping close to the story I started with, and her story was constantly changing. And basically, people found me more reliable as a witness, so I technically wasn't proven or disproven. I just was called more reliable in the end. But now I get to the good stuff, the down bad. So obviously, as you can assume, I have very little trust in people, including myself, and I, ever since moving back home to the place that I've lived the longest, I'm back with someone that I've been interested in, and well, since the beginning I moved there, so 5 years. She had been dating this guy for the longest time. I thought he was a good dude, so I kept my distance. And then one of my friends kind of came up to me and they're like, "Hey, are you looking for some work? I got a job opening for you." And I said, "Sure, why not?" So I went to that work, and lo and behold, she works there too. Got to know her, got to talk to her. Basically learned all about her. She figured out about my past because unfortunately the
It's on the
awful
record.
person, yeah, the awful person is still in my life. She keeps harassing my social media and such. done my best to block her, but what can you do?
Mhm.
So it's open knowledge. She expressed empathy. I was able to kind of like vent to her. She was the first person to kind of listen to me without judging me. So it was good. Essentially, since she kind of like helped me get back to my everyday life. She helped me kind of move on, even though she's still in my life. My coworker is now helping me out a lot, and I caught feelings. So one day I was like, you know what? I might as well be honest and just tell you that I've caught feelings, and if you think that I'm being a little bit too much, too pushy, to anything like that, please let me know. I don't want to kind of like give you the wrong impression. And she turned around and told me that she also had feelings, but the cherry on top of the cake is she's still with the same guy.
I thought they didn't break up?
No, they're still going strong, but because she told me she liked me, she was able to open up to me a little bit more and tell me that like they've been going through their own rough patch. Like she's not necessarily happy with the way the relationship is going, but she has committed to this relationship for 5 years and doesn't know or kind of want to end it,
How
especially
old is
since
she?
she's setting her own expectations to not only herself but her family. So
How
she doesn't know how to explain that to her family.
how old is
Uh,
she?
Same age as me, 21.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're both semi-adults, capable of making our own decisions, but of course, our decisions are clouded in our age, I guess.
Well, regardless, I mean,
So yeah,
that's something you
so
realize
yeah,
as you get older that like there's no clean decisions. It's
of
all
course.
it's all mishmash and bullshit.
Of course. So yeah, here we are, down bad. We've told each other how we feel about each other. We now know this, and now there's like the tension in the air of, crap, I like you, but I don't want to push the boundaries because you're still in a relationship with the other dude. So we've been going on and off with this. Um, and it's been interesting because we've been kind of setting our own boundaries, but at the same time, we break those boundaries in a heartbeat, and we're just like, okay. So to basically sum it up, we haven't done anything romantic, intimate, or anything like that. We haven't basically done anything that she can be accused of cheating in her current relationship with. But it's really hard to kind of like not go past that boundary. So she's still capable of making the choice of whether she wants to leave or if she wants to stay. But I don't know technically how to be patient.
Well,
And well, yeah.
in my mind right now, she's getting the best of both worlds. Where she's in a shitty relationship and she's staying in there, and she doesn't have to make a choice because you're kind
Right,
of
it's
there
her
for her.
choice.
That's the
Yeah.
thing, though. Like, I'm not saying you should. It's not manipulative, but like if you're, she's in a situation where she's kind of getting everything she needs, which is unfair to her partner and a little bit unfair to you. So, and it's gonna be really hard because I know this is the one girl that's been really solid for you. So, in that sense, it's just kind of like you kind of got to break it down for her where like you're really stuck there, and if you're happy where you're at right now, that's fine. I don't think you are, though. You kind of just got to be like, hey, kind of losing my mind over here a little bit, and I like if you really feel the way you feel, you got to break it down to her, kind of say exactly what you think. I don't know exactly where you're at on this, but tell her now more than ever because you're talking to an internet priest about it. And you just had to get this out of you, which is good that you did, but it's not going to be resolved until you talk to her about it. And like you said, it's up to her, but you kind of got to, push it along.
Yeah. I've definitely expressed. Okay, I've definitely expressed that I have mixed feelings about this, and she has heard what I've had to say, but yeah, I'm still stuck in the kind of like the waiting game. So, especially with my past, I don't necessarily want to let go and move on because I don't know what's next. But at the same time, this is not the most healthy of situations.
Well, the magic, I'm going to leave you with this. The magic of the waiting game is you pick how long to wait. So, you've been waiting long enough. If you want to wait longer, that's fine. But at the end of the day, you make the call. And if you're losing your mind and she's not making any movement towards where you need to go, it's time to either tell her that she needs to rip the Band-Aid off, or you gotta skedaddle for a little bit, just for your own mental health.
Sounds good, Father.
All right, bud. Bless your heart.
Thank you, Father.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. I'll be right. My cat is screaming, and it's so cute, and I hope she's okay. I'll be right back. All right. Hopefully, she leaves the electronics alone. Hi, Lee. How you doing?
Father,
Hi. What's up?
my father. Okay, listen, I have problems with relationships and stuff. Okay, let's give you a little concept. I'm kind of nervous, sorry.
You're fine.
Basically, um, uh, I learned that I can like, it's not, I'm sorry, I'm kind of nervous.
You're
Anyway.
good. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I kind of noticed that I can like control if I can like feelings like lose feelings really fast on like purpose or whatever. I don't know how to make it okay.
You're fine. Listen. Don't you? It's just me and you. Look at the cat. I'm holding the cat.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. She ran away. But
Oh no.
listen. You're getting through it. We're already halfway there. So you have the ability to lose feelings whenever you want quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've been talking with this person that I really like, and I don't know if they like me back because I told them about this thing, and we be like talk and like fake flirting, the stuff, and then out of nowhere they would just like hop like tell me to like stop getting feelings because they know I can. I'll be like, yeah, sure, of course, if you don't feel comfortable and all of that. But this happened multiple times already, and I just feel like they're like toying with my feelings at this point.
So they keep losing feelings for you?
No, they tell me that I need to lose feelings for them.
Okay. How old are you?
I'm 13. Dude, I am I'm
This person's not good.
yeah, I know, but they're not they're like 13 as well. They're like a bit older than me.
I'm not
I,
saying that's
I
the
think-
issue. I'm saying that they're emotionally manipulating you.
yeah, but they're a good friend of mine.
Good friends don't emotionally manipulate each other.
Yeah, but it's like, I don't know, Father.
Listen. So,
Yep.
I get where you're at. At 13, your friends are your friends because they're close to you in terms of literal proximity, in terms of area, distance. There's a very close friend to you, but they're taking advantage of you. And that's not good. And you'll come to see, and it'll happen sooner rather than later. You're 13, you're about to get into the teen years, things are about to start moving faster, and you're going to realize what a real friend is. This is not a real friend. And it sucks to lose someone like this because there's so much history with them. But you'll realize that you're better off without them. Or at the very least, until they change their ways. Telling someone to lose feelings for you is weird and bad. That's not how humans work. You gotta have, I don't want to say self-respect, but you gotta have some balls. You gotta shut that down because people will step all over you if you keep letting this happen.
All right.
Okay, V?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
All right, Lee.
Okay. Father, can I ask you something before I leave?
Yes.
On TikTok, are you Satan? Because this been in my head for a long time now.
Why? How do you not know it's me? How do people not? Oh my god. Sorry, my cat is on the camera. It's me. It is me. But I don't get like
Yeah.
I get tagged in so many videos of people like children being internet sleuths, being like, I know it's him. You'll see here that his beard doesn't connect, and he has the same mustache and the same eyebrows, and they go frame by frame. It's me. I'm Satan. Okay, it's me. Golly.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying. How do people? Clark Kent's glasses. People make fun of that. I guess that's all you need. You just gotta cover your little eyes. It's me. I'm Satan. Golly.
Oh my God.
Sorry. That's nothing. It's not. I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the entirety of the internet. It is me.
I know. Okay, good.
All right.
Yes, I knew it. I knew it.
You knew it. You nailed it. Bless your heart, Lee.
Thank you. Bless your heart, Porter.
Bye.
Love you. All right.
She said, "Love you." I want to know where she was from. I was hoping it was the Netherlands. I'm Satan. All right? Don't tell anyone. I'm going to keep that. When you ask Satan if I'm him, he'll tell you no. It's like Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. But Big Tug is down Paw Patrol, and down Paw Patrol is Satan. Doesn't go back the other way, but that way it is. Anyways. Flatty Daddy Salad.
Hello, Father.
Hi.
So in school, my dad got deported a while back. So he moved to Turkey.
Okay.
So nobody understands me.
Okay.
So even my teachers and shit like that. So I had to go to school, and I slept through it basically. But I went to computer class one day, and then this girl wrote a heart and my name on it, on a mouse pad, on my mouse pad. And then somebody else, this other girl, started holding onto my hand. And then she hugged me. And then I felt awkward. And then said, "Do you like me?" And then she stopped talking to me for 4 months. And then the other girl that wrote the heart in my name hugged me that time later. And then this other girl, the girl that hugged me earlier at the beginning,
Yeah.
that she basically started holding onto my hand and, being nice and touchy-feely. And it was very awkward. And then I'd gone and... Wait a second. Yeah, and then both of them became that. And then the girl that wrote the heart in my name, I told my friend, I dared him to go and ask her if she likes me. And she said, I think of him as a friend. And then nothing. Basically, I felt super awkward. And this is very awkward. I do not want to think. I want to think about it. But yeah,
Okay.
What should I do?
Well, how many girls were in this story?
About two.
Two. All right.
Yeah.
So one of them
As
just stopped talking to you, but now she's being nice to you again. Right?
mhm.
And then one of them, she was being nice to you, and you asked her if you liked her. She liked you, and she said just as a friend.
No, she was the person that wrote the heart in my name.
Okay. Listen, first of all,
Yes.
don't ask your friends to ask girls if they like you.
Mm-hmm.
Bad. Terrible. It's a bad look. Just makes you look not confident.
Yeah.
You might as well take that on the chin. If they say yes or no, you're going to find out regardless. You might as well be there when it happens.
That was the second time. So my confidence level wasn't that high up at that time because of what happened last time.
I get that, but you might as well not even ask because you're immediately diminishing your returns. You're immediately getting that answer down to a quick 0. But in terms of that, you shot your shot and it didn't work out. It did not work out. And it didn't work out. It didn't work out. That's fine. How old are you? I'm assuming younger than 14.
13.
15. Close enough.
13. I said 13.
Oh, 13. Exactly. Nailed it. Anyways, these
Mhm.
things, it's awkward, but you're trying. You're just, no one knows what they're doing at your age. There's no one who's good at getting girls at your age. No one.
Yeah.
And you're trying. And you're learning. With these girls, it's going to be awkward, but they're giving you attention. They're teasing you. They think it's fun. And then you shoot your shot, and it doesn't
Yeah,
work
that's
out.
what I was guessing at the time when I was talking to them, when I was listening to them. I was making sure they actually bring the second shot. When somebody just does that, it's probably dare from their friends or something like that.
Yes.
But I'm just saying that you know what I mean? When the second shot happens, it feels kind of more real than just someone's throwing a faggot move. There's just, you see what I'm saying?
What did you say?
A shit move. When somebody throwing a shit move. It's like what I mean as
No way he just said that, bro. Don't say that. I had to hang up on you. Dog, what the fuck was that? Bro, come on now. I know you're a kid, but don't fucking say that. Out of left field, dog. Come on now. Learn from this. Don't fuck it. I can't believe you said that, dog. Are you kidding me? You know. Stop playing with the camera. You know better. You're Gen Z. You know better. Get down from there before I talk to Penta. Get down. I don't know if you can hear it chirping. Get your tail off the camera. Scooch, get down. Oh, she's such an issue. Now she's just sitting there. Okay, as long as you just sit there. Hi, Penta. How you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
hello.
how you doing?
So I came with some good and some bad news.
All right.
This is my last stream for 2.5 years.
You going to the military?
Yes, I am.
Okie doke.
So I am not going to be here for 1.5 years.
Well, we're definitely gonna miss you.
I am definitely going to miss you guys, all of you. You, the chat, everyone that I've been. So,
Sorry, I thought I would have said something. I didn't mean to leave you on silence there. I thought you were still talking. In
no.
terms
Go
of
for it.
a developing character arc, we've seen a lot from you, Penta. It's been not a trilogy, a saga. It's just been nonstop ups and downs and horseshit and bullshit. It's been nuts.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, it's been it's been some a fun ride. Let me say that.
Yes, I agree.
One second, gotta. Sorry, I had to. So, so on to the story I was gonna tell you. I met this really amazing girl that she's amazing, sweet, and I really like talking to her, and I really like her. The problem is I'm going to get shipped off tomorrow, and I don't want to make this girl become attached or get in a relationship with her if I'm going to be away for 2.5 years.
Right.
So, I really don't know what to do.
I think that you probably shouldn't. In terms of,
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh my god. One second. The fucking cat crawled up the green screen. Give me 1 second. Jesus Christ. Hey, come on.
You're fine.
I didn't even know that was possible. I heard climbing, and the green screen is very thin, and she got all the way to the top and then did a backflip off of it. Anyway, in terms of
No
this
one
girl,
touched you. Yes. Yeah.
Even though she's terrific. I mean, first of all, once again, you're a kid. People are gonna come and go out of your life, and if she is really that terrific, she'll probably still be around when you get back. But in terms of saving yourself some pain and saving her some pain too, I don't think it's fair for either of you to get into a relationship before this starts. And I don't know if it's the same thing in your military, but everyone makes fun of military relationships in America because it's nutty. Like it's a big thing in America where like guys get a girlfriend while they're in the military and then they marry them immediately, and it falls apart within 2 years. It's like a weird tradition. But
we don't do that here.
yes, I think it's because you get tax benefits in America. But regardless, it's better to let the dust settle on this and then come back and reopen it when it can. But you're gonna I don't think it's gonna work out regardless if you even go into it.
Yeah. So how I don't know if you do you want backstory on how I met this girl?
Sure, fuck it.
All right. So I was at a party, and I was talking to a few of my friends that introduced me to this girl. And most of the guys I know are military friends of mine. So I showed up in my combat uniform, which I finally got, which is perfect.
Choice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but so we were just 6 guys jumping out of an SUV in full combat gear. And I start talking to this girl, and she tells me that out of like she was at a party and she hadn't been at a party for around a year because last time she was at a party she got drugged and she got sexually assaulted. So me and the guys decided to go on a little hunting trip. Let's call it that.
All right, let's stop the story there.
I'm not. No. No. It's not that. Basically, what we did was we got my buddy who's in law enforcement. Basically, got an entire police patrol together to find this guy and get him put in jail because he'd done it numerous times. So,
all right, there you go.
Yeah,
kind of upsetting that had to happen for that to happen. I feel like that should have been on the radar regardless. But anyway, I'm glad it happened.
Yeah, I have no remorse for people who do that.
Yeah, no one does. Anyone who does is a fucking loser.
Yeah, exactly. But so I don't want to, like you said, give her the pain of me having to leave for 2.5 years. And then me coming back and then, it not working out. But yeah. So you just think I should let the dust settle and open it up when I get back?
Yeah. It's going to save you a lot of bullshit. It really is. I mean, it's the same thing as going to college and starting to date a girl, all that shit. And this is worse than that because you're going to be, you're going to be way further away. So in the sense of having a relationship, it's better to be smart about this and to, she'll understand. It's one of those things.
I hope she does.
Well, if she doesn't, you can explain it to her. It's very open and shut case.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is very understandable.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, Penta.
Yeah, I mean, thank you.
In the chat, one of them said they're gonna cry. So there's that. I wish you the most safety you could have.
Yeah.
What country is this for?
This is the Danish military.
Okay.
So.
Do you have to wear big funny pants? Is that you guys?
Big funny pants? What?
Don't the Danes have silly traditional pants?
I'm
thinking of the Dutch. I'm thinking of the Dutch. Sorry. They have funny pants. You can Google it. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, I know I know exactly which ones you're talking about. Yeah, no, we don't have those here.
Okay.
No.
All right. I would be devastated if I had to see you in a pair of puffy pants. But regardless, go get it done. You're gonna be fine. Just be smart, and we'll be happy when we get you back here in 2 years. All right, bud?
I will check in here and there.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Bless your heart, son. Have a good one.
Yeah. Thank you.
Ba-da-da-da. There goes Penta. We need a cue for the cue. Yeah, you're telling me. Up next, Anne Frank. I've already talked to Anne Frank, didn't I? Why don't we have goofy military pants? We kind of do. Hi, Hi, Anne. Anne. Hello. Father, I want to join the voice chat and speak with you, but I'm not down bad. Advice? I don't know, Bobby. Come on. Anne, speak up, or forever hold your peace. We got a guy called Tomato Salad. Also, in this time, I guess I'll look at the, because I've been getting subs and I have not been paying attention to them, because a lot of crazy stories today. Banana. Hi, you. Gifted 1 month sub to Potato. Thank you. And then Banana gave out a community sub gift. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Spooby-Doo gave 100 bits. Thank you. Penta with the 1 sub before I left. Appreciate it. Yin Rose with the Prime sub. Thank you so much. Hypephobia with the Prime sub. And Giggling Zero gave me several bits over the course of time. All right, Ann, buddy. That's all you get. Sorry. You done goofed. Tomato salad. Yummy, yummy.
Father!
Hey, bud.
Yo, how's it going, man?
It's going delicious. What can I do for you?
Alright, so I just want to give you an update on what happened. And wait, do I have to wait, yeah. I kinda have to. So to recap, the girl that I talked to last stream, the one that thought I rolled her eyes over that saw me roll her eyes, like
Yeah.
rolled my eyes to her. Do you remember? Do you remember?
I do remember that, yes, and then you blew it kinda.
Yeah. The bag was officially dropped. After I spoke to you, I sent her the message and I was talking to some friends on Discord. Then next thing you know, I checked the message and I was left on red. Not open, red.
Yeah.
But when the door closes, another one opens. And I got a friend from work. Let me tell you about her. So what happened was, Rowan joined.
I know he did. Whatever. We'll just chill. Doesn't matter. I think he'll talk to me. I don't know why he's here. Whatever. Just keep going.
It's nothing bad. Okay. Anyways, so okay. Anyways,
That
I was
derailed you. Jesus Christ. Yeah, go ahead. You got this girl from work.
okay. Yes. I was working for her for a good about 3 months, and we just became like friends. And I put my 2 weeks in, and on the last day, he left. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he left, and wait, no, I left on the last day. On the last day. Shit, I can't speak. Sorry. On my last day, when I was walking out the door, the girl comes out the next door. I'm on the exit, and I'm really about to walk out the building. She goes, "Hey, if you ever get a chance, just text me and let's hang out." Like full on. And I'm like, okay, sweet. The reason why I'm calling is, how do I go about that?
Dude, you got
like
green light, dog. What do you mean? How do you go about that?
It was the thing is that the I can't speak. Holy wow. The thing is that it's never been there
on the table before.
It was never it was never on the table. So I'm kind of stunned, is huh?
Just fucking
What
dog.
What do I do?
You already hit the home run. Just run the bases. Fucking hit her
how
up.
do I run the
You run the bases by you have her number, right?
Snap.
Regardless.
I have a snap.
Now you
Regardless.
snap her, have a time and a place, and hang out.
What do we do though?
Whatever. What do you got in your hometown, dog? Like fucking mini golf.
Oh shit. Okay, mini golf is an hour away. Mini golf is an hour away from where I live.
Batting
She
cages.
lives.
Board games. Not movies. Dinner. Fucking
Okay,
arcade.
fine. Arcade. No. You know what? You know what, Father? I'll take your advice on that. But I just need to figure out how in the hell I'm gonna word it. Either way, maybe I'm just thinking too hard.
You're thinking so hard about. You're acting like it's a Rubik's cube, but it's 2 + 2. Just fucking, if you text her and be like, "Hey, it's me," she'll say whatever the fuck she's gonna say and be like, "So you wanted to hang out, right? I got a place."
Okay.
Then she'll say yes because she wants to hang out, and then you go to that place and you make love and have babies. That's it.
Jesus Christ, Father. From a person who's holy, I did not expect that from you.
I said make love and have babies. There's marriage in there somewhere. Anyways, how old are you?
18.
Yeah, okay, fuck it. I said what I said. Anyways, do what I say. Get it done, all right?
Okay. Also, Father.
Yes.
Um.
Oh, bowling is a good one. Sorry, I forgot to say bowling.
Bowling?
Yeah, because everyone sucks at bowling, so it's funny.
I thought you said bowling. I was like, when did Father condone bowling?
Just bool around, brother. But no, in terms of bowling, roll that ball.
Bowling.
But what were we gonna ask me?
You know what? Actually, yes. I have a friend. I have a very close friend, and she does not have technically Discord, but she watches your stream. Her name is Mia. She has a fucking weird ass name. I cannot pronounce it, but her name is Mia. Are you able like to say hi to her, like for stream? Like so, she's like since she's watching.
Hi, Mia. It's
Yeah?
me, Father Tug. Your friend Tomato Salad's very nice, and he made me say hi to you.
Okay. All right. That's all. Thank you.
No problem, bud. Have a good one.
Have a good night. You too.
Bless your heart. Up next. Did something happen? I feel like I'm forgetting something. I thought you said toast was good. Okay, all right. Oh, my social battery's running low, fellas. I don't have my G Fuel today. I ran out of good flavors. Speaking of Mia's, hi, Mia. Mia. What is your profile picture? It looks really scary. I don't want to message you. I just want to look at the picture.
Sorry. It's one of the guitarists from my favorite band. I went to see them live recently, and it's a flamingo hat. They do this thing where every show they make his brothers, who are his bandmates, make him put on a hat they found in the crowd. That's really funny.
Is it the Walters? What band is it?
AJR.
Oh, AJR. Okay. All right. Okay. What can I do for you, Mia?
Oh boy. So Father, I am immensely down bad.
Good. Good quality content.
Yeah. So for context, I am 19.
Good.
I met my boyfriend when I was 17.
Okay.
And at the time, we were just friends. We met at work. So we were just like, I was working, I was going to college full time. I was like super busy. So I barely had time to talk to people. And then it was like in the middle of COVID. So I was like, I'm not trying to get COVID right now.
Right.
And so we have been dating for about a year now. We got together kind of, it was a little more like, we just like got so close. And then I went over to his house like a couple of times. And everyone was like, you're dating? And we're like, no, we're just friends. And then a week later, we were like, I don't know, are we dating? So we thought, why not give it a try?
Right.
But we've been dating for a year now. And I have decided to go, I've dropped out of college for the time being because I am not getting saddled with debt.
Right.
Because not in this economy.
Right.
And I am enlisting in the military. And by that, I mean, I kind of sort of like leave in like a month.
Right.
And he knows all of this. He's been super supportive. He's always been like, listen, I don't have dreams to go off and do like big college degree things, but like you do, and I'm here to help you with that. Like, let me support you. Let me, help you when the stress gets to be too much. He's honestly more than I deserve.
Right.
But I'm like hella nervous because like my mom's been divorced twice and they were not good marriages. Like they were like I always got dragged in the middle of the divorces. And so I'm like, I don't know how this is going to go long term.
Right. And that's where you're.
Because like I leave, yeah, like I leave in a month and I don't want to end it because this is honestly the happiest that I have ever been in years. And I honestly love him
Yeah.
so much. But I am absolutely terrified that I am making a mistake in trying to take this long term.
You mean like distance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the word.
There's no. You're doing this. Like, you're going in the military.
Yeah, I already signed the contract and everything. I kind of like sold them my soul for a bit here. Yeah.
So, you're worried about things. You're worried about things you can't control, and you're worried about things that are way out. You're worried about things that haven't even happened yet. You love this guy. You love each other. And it's going to be tough. You know that, and he knows that. He's fully aware it's going to be tough. But you love each other.
Yeah.
And it might go wrong, right? If every time you walk out on the street, you might get punched in the face by a homeless man and get your purse stolen. Are you worried about that every time you step out in the street?
Well, no.
I personally am. I'm a very paranoid person. It's a terrible way to live. I don't want my purse snatched. But at the end of the day, what's the point in worrying? Live in the moment. You're in love. You're happy. And yes, it's stressful knowing that things might end at one point. It's stressful knowing that you're going to die one day. But you're living in the moment. You're not thinking about dying right now. I hope you're not. It's just one of those things.
No.
It's why worry about this? Really, honestly. If things start slipping, then you start worrying. And then you start putting in more effort. But right now, you're fine. Really.
I'm worried because we've been together for a year and it's been like great, and we've had our hiccups, but like I'm really into like communicating. We never go to bed angry at each other because if he's angry at me before we go to bed, I'm always like, okay, we need to sit down and talk about this so that we can both understand what to do to get better,
Yep.
And so I try and like do my best of communication, but I'm so freaked out because I think he might be planning to propose. Because he asked me for my ring size, and then like 2 weeks ago, like right before I went in to do all of like my testing and everything, he asked me to go to the mall. And so we went to the mall and we were walking around, and he stopped and he was looking at like jewelry, and he was like, oh, what do you think of this one? And I was like, oh, that's pretty. It's cute. And I'm like, ah.
Do you not want him to propose?
No, the exact opposite. But like, I don't know, because I don't know. I do really bad with situations where I can't like plan for how I know things are going to end, and it's like one of my biggest things. I have really bad like anxiety about it, but I'm just like, what do I do? Like, I know that if he proposes, I'm gonna say yes, but I'm absolutely terrified of just dragging this out and putting him through hell while I'm in basic training and everything.
I don't know what you're worried about. Everything is going well. Like, I'm not angry at you. But Jesus Christ. Like I get you're anxious. Getting proposed to must be anxiety stoking. But you're doing fine. Like, everything's okay. These are all good things that are happening to you, and you're just worried about the minute possibility that things aren't going to be good. If the dude's going to propose to you, that's locked
I'm
in.
gonna say yes. Yeah.
Golly,
Okay.
girl, open your eyes. You're living the dream. Golly. Like, there's nothing wrong about this.
Okay.
Yes, just breathe. Like, you're self-destructive. you're putting yourself on a warpath against no enemy. You're fine. These things are all good, and you're just worried about the minute possibility that they're not going to be good, which, once again, is possible, but so is winning the lottery. Like, take a breather. The kid's asking you for your goddamn rig size, and he's supportive of your decisions. He knows it's going to be tough. Jesus Christ, sorry, the coke's coming up. You're going to be fine. Just breathe. Okay?
Yeah.
I get you're an anxious
Okay.
person, so am I. But I'm anxious about things that suck, and you're anxious about cool things. And I don't get that. So just enjoy the cool things while they happen. Live in the moment, okay, Mia?
Got it. Right.
I wish you the best of luck in the military. But, Jesus Christ, be happy. All right?
I'll do my best. Thank you, Father.
Have a good one, Mia. Tell her if she does marry her spouse, can her... You didn't say that right. I'm pretty sure if you get married, though, you can, like, have your person with you. Anyway. A lot of salads.
Hi,
Hi, salad. What's the first word?
Blue Ash. I'm the proposal girl from a while ago.
Are you the one that I called toxic?
Yeah.
Okay, how's it going?
Better.
Good.
It. So I have a boyfriend now. Yay, on the up and up. But things aren't the best. Okay. How do I go about this? So he isn't very kind.
Okay.
And I'm a very sensitive person. I take things very literal. And he is a very jokey person. And I've told him this. I'm like, hey, can you like not say this thing? Can you be, a bit understanding when it comes to jokes and stuff like that? Because I get very serious about them. And so he's like, okay, yeah. But then he'll start joking about us like breaking up, or he'll joke about this, that, and the third. And I've literally gone to bed crying because I'll tell him this, and then he's like, and then it just blows up into a big argument. And it's not the best. And I keep telling him things, and yeah, he just doesn't listen anymore, and it's kind of sad. And I gave this man, I think I lost my V card, maybe. But every time that we would, try to, I would tell him like, yo, this hurts. Can you be like, stop? I don't want to do it anymore. Da, da, da. And he's like, are you sure? And I'm like, I think so. And then he questions it, and it turns into, okay, then never mind. I'll just continue. And yeah, it's just not fun. And he's sweet. And at the beginning, he, would be like, oh, you're so beautiful, you're perfect. And then it turned into, he barely says that I'm beautiful anymore. He barely does like the things that he used to do anymore.
Yeah, okay, this guy's a genuine piece of shit.
Like, I think we're okay because the other night
No.
we
There's no okay. Things can be, you can, a tiger doesn't bite all the time, but you're not going to have a tiger in your living room.
Yeah.
Get out of there. This is horrible. Everything about this. From the beginning, it being really nice, and now he doesn't put the effort in from that weird shit that I'm not even going to repeat because that was so fucking horrible. The joking about breaking up with you, which is like a fucking textbook manipulation gaslighting tactic. Like, this guy is a piece of shit.
Yeah, and we talked about it the other night, and I was like, yo, I don't like it when I tell you these things, and I've told you this, that, and the third, and yet you continue to do them. I told you something very important in the car, and you just didn't even listen to me. You were zoned out. And he's like, oh, well, I think I might have ADHD, so that's why I zone out all the time. And I'm like, I literally told you something so important and specific to me that I need you to listen and understand for this relationship to work. And he just kind of just disregards it. And then the next morning he'll text me and he'll be like, good morning, love. I love you. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Blah, blah. And I'm like, are we good? And it's so confusing. And I talked to my dad about it, and my dad said, yo, maybe you just need to step back from this, and you're an adult, so I can't really tell you what to do in your love life, but you might just need to step back and reevaluate and stuff like that.
So that's really nice of your dad to set boundaries like that, but I'm not your fucking dad, and I'm telling you to break up with him. And breakups are hard. Listen, breakups suck. I get that. It's like one of the hardest things to do. But Jesus Christ, this is not going to get better. It's not. You're not going to fix him. He's not going to fix himself. He's a bad person.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
you know
it also
he is.
doesn't help. Yeah, I guess I just don't want to believe it in a sense,
I get that.
because
That
at
makes
first he was like so sweet, and I mean like sickening sweet, that
Yep.
like I would be so excited to text him.
You know who also was sickeningly sweet the first time you met him?
Satan.
Ted Bundy, but pretty much the same person. Yeah.
Oh,
Notably a nice person until he took out the hammer from his fucking sling and bopped you over the head.
yeah.
That's how psychopaths and manipulators work. They're really fun and cool when you meet them, and then they're not. Have you ever seen Coco?
Coco.
The Pixar movie?
Yeah.
You know the cool guy with the guitar who turns out to be a piece of shit?
Yeah.
That's him. What the fuck is that guy's name? I wish I knew his name. But he's all suave and everyone loves him. But he's a piece of shit secretly, and then you only know that once you get close to him.
Yeah, like and I feel like an ass for saying this, but I feel like he only wants to be with me for sex, because he didn't act this way the first time we tried it.
Yes!
But
Yes!
Oh, okay.
Ernesto is, first of all, is the fucking dude's name. But the point is, the next time you call me, within a month, you don't have to say a lot. You call me and told me you broke up with this person, because I'm genuinely like worried for your safety at this point. This guy's a very big piece of shit, okay?
Okay.
You'll find someone. Someone's going to treat you real good. You're going to love it.
Literally, he used to be in the server, and everybody, like, mostly the mods would DM me, and my friends would DM me and be like, "Are you okay? What this guy says is very, like, alarming. You need to get out of there." And I said, "Oh, that's just how he jokes." You know, trying to excuse it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you, Father.
No problem. I genuinely wish you the best of luck. Fuck this kid.
Thank you. Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, that poor girl. She'll do fine. You just gotta learn. For calling an internet priest about it, I feel like you know he's a monster. Exactly. A lot of people on this show are just calling and they're like, there's just one person in my life and they're like super mean to me and they murder people and they do drugs and I just, what do you think I should do? I'm like, you just told me the only negative things about this person. Clearly you know what to do. They just need someone to tell them. And I get that. Zoa. Zwa.
Hello?
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
What can I do for you?
Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I called in saying that I had a crush on this girl, which is how I found out that I can like girls.
Right.
And you encouraged me to come out and basically tell people that I trust them.
Yes.
So I came out to a few of my friends who I really trust and told them that I like this person, and they were all very supportive. And I'm going back to school in about a week, so I plan on telling my other friends that I can like girls. But right now I'm really confused. I haven't really thought about this. Like, whenever I'm with her, my heart beats faster. I think about her a lot and just want to talk to her all the time. But I have a crush on her, but I don't want to start a relationship with her.
Okay, so you're just not committal?
Yeah, like, I'm worried that if we both happen to like each other, I worry, like, I'm a really introverted person and I have trouble continuing conversations.
Right.
And, like, I'm not really I'm really shy and don't really hug or hold hands unless someone else does.
Right.
So.
Oh, listen, first of all, how old are you again?
I'm 13.
Yes. So this is a big part of becoming a human. It's finding out, 1, what your love language is, and 2, what you're willing to tolerate. And 3, what you're looking for. You don't know any of those things yet.
I don't.
Because you're 13. And that's okay. People who know all those things at your age are like, first of all, they don't exist. And if they do, some horrible thing happened to them. So, in the larger sense, you're going to find these things out. And I would be scared. One, don't get into a relationship if you don't want to get into a relationship. Who gives a hoot? You're 13. But
Okay.
it's okay to not know what the hell's going on. Because no one knows what the hell's going on at 13. It's a tough age. So, like, you're worried about what might happen. Don't worry about what might happen. Just make sure you figure out who you are before you put yourself in a relationship. Because relationship is splitting yourself in half. And you're making like
All
this
right.
new little person. You're taking half of them, half of you, and making a little person. Not having a kid, but like a little invisible relationship person. That's you combined. And if you're not a whole person, and you take half of not a whole person, you're left with like a quarter or a fifth. And it's tough. So figure out exactly what you're looking for, exactly who you are, and exactly what your love language is. And you might not know that until you're like 16, 17, 18, which is okay. That's what most people are. But if you figure those things out first, every relationship you have is going to have a way higher chance of success.
Okay, thank you, Father.
But also, I damn told you. I told you people would support you. I told you they love you, and I'm so glad to hear that they did. But I really am happy to say that I was right.
Thank you, Father.
No problem. Bless your heart.
Have a good day.
You too. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Father Tug, I can't hear you well. Am I quiet? Hello? I'll turn myself up. Bonkus.
Hello, Father.
Hey, we had like 5 girls in a row, which is interesting. So it's good to hear a fella, I guess. What's up?
Yay! I was worried to be able to tell because I kind of have a squeaky voice, that at least what some of my friends say. But yay!
Listen, my voice is also squeaky.
Yeah. So, anyways, I've been with this girl for about like 10 months and like 10, 11 months now, and I'm still in high school. So obviously, like from at least my point of view, like relationships don't seem to last a long, and like it's a good relationship. And last time that I saw her, she told me she loved me, and I told her thanks. I don't know what to do now because she is like mad at me, obviously, for obvious reasons. And I don't know if I love her, but like I want to communicate to her that I still want a relationship, and I just don't know if I love her because I've never felt love before. I don't know what to do. I just don't know where to go from here.
Okay, so so we're in a hole. You dug yourself a hole. Let's put down the shovel. By saying thanks, it was a little disrespectful, and it's not because you meant to be disrespectful. It's because you had no fucking clue what to do and you panicked. So you can explain that to her. The second thing is you can explain the love thing, where you're like, I don't know what love is. And I don't know if I'm ready to say that because I'm waiting on it, but I can give you some advice in terms of love. Love isn't what the movies say. And Scott Pilgrim, where Ramona walks in the room and it's all bright lights and the Beatles start playing, like, that's usually not what love is. I describe love as someone's in your life and you can't imagine your life without them. You love your parents. You love your brother. You love your dog.
Okay.
That's what love is, in my opinion. You spend so much time with someone that you can't imagine them not being in your life, and you really appreciate them being there. It's like there's prison wardens that are in someone's life for a long time. They don't love them. But if you want them in your life and you never want them to leave, that's what love is. So, if you're not ready to say that, you can explain that to her. And it's not you, it's me situation where it's like, listen, like, I don't know. How old are you?
I'm 15.
Yeah. You're 15. Yet, I haven't even seen the Grand Canyon yet. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of things I gotta learn, and that kind of thing scares me. And it's not the fact that I'm not committed to you. I want to be with you for a very long time. I love this. I just don't know what love is, and I'm still figuring that out. And then you can explain that to her, have an emotional, mature conversation, and see where it goes from there. But as long as you're honest, and don't pussyfoot out of the conversation, 'cause that's what I would do at your age. I would be like, you know what? Never mind. Let's just break up. I can't do this. So, if you want to have a relationship to continue, you're going to have an awkward conversation. But if you're just completely honest with how you feel, it's going to, she'll take it however she takes it. But it's just how you feel, and you can't change that. So, maybe write it out before you have the conversation. So it's like, writing a speech. You can know exactly the bullet points you want to hit, and then go from there. Because I know once you get up to the plate, you're going to be jumbled marble mouth, and just not really know what you're saying, and you're gonna be blackout pinhole vision and just spewing vocal diarrhea. So kind of figure out exactly the things you want to say, hit the notes, and give her a chance to speak.
Okay, I will.
But from here on
Thank you,
out,
Father.
don't say thank you when someone says I love you. Okay?
I won't. I won't. Okay.
All right. Bless
Thank
your
you,
heart.
Father. Have a good day.
Bye. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. It's hard to learn when you're so young because it's your first time experiencing a lot of things and it can be overwhelming. I agree, El Nessie. Una memento. I keep getting notifications on my phone because I posted on Instagram, and I keep thinking it's the mod saying, "You're fucking up!" So I'm glad it's not. Hedron.
Hi there.
Hey, though.
Hi, Pop.
You sound like my brother. That's weird. What can I do for you?
So this is cool. My name is Dan. I am 17.
Okay.
And this event happened about 3 months ago. Three and 4 months ago. So there's this girl. I've known her since about 3 years, I think. So about middle school. Me, her, and a couple other friends were in a friend group, and so we started hanging out a little bit since I think like a year ago, I think. And so me, her, this other girl, and the two other girls, and so she had a boyfriend that lives in Canada. And so I'm like, okay, I'm chill. Like I used to like her a lot back in middle school, but I'm chilling, right?
Right.
So one day we were hanging out at the mall, me, her, and the other girl. And one day she was like, "Oh, we should go over to your house and chill." And I'm like, "Okay, sure." I thought nothing of it. And so I invited a couple other friends, and we had a good night, and we played cards and we played some video games, all that. And then so the two other people leave, so it's just me and her in my room. And so it's like 8 p.m. by this time. I sit down on my bed, and she's sitting in my chair, and we're just talking about life. And then all of a sudden, she just goes up to me and starts to cuddle a little bit. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. But the night ends like that. And the next day, she's like, oh, we should go watch a movie. And I'm like, oh yeah, sure, I'm down to watch a movie. And she starts being a little more touchy, like really, really touchy this time.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm really, really confused. And that day, before we went to the movies, she said in our group chat, "Oh, by the way, we're me and my boyfriend, we're on a break."
Right. Yeah. Okay. So she's setting it up.
Yeah. So yeah, that happened, right? We finished the movies. I go back to my house. And I put up a TV show that we've both been watching for a little bit, and one thing leads to another, and I think I committed a sin.
You went full tilt? Full tilt?
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, and it's just some other details. My whole family was at home. My whole family was home. My door is locked, but I blasted Cowboy Bebop, just to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah. So then we start talking like a little more afterwards, more as a couple, right? Oh yeah, and she did say right afterwards, "What are we?" She hits me with a "What are we?" And I told her, I don't know, I go with the flow. I do whatever I want. Do whatever you want, right?
Yeah.
So Then, a couple days later, not even a week later, she had some family stuff going on, and I guess she decided to go back with her boyfriend in Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Of course that was gonna happen. Yeah.
Uh, but I told other people like this about this, and they've told me that I essentially took the dub here.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's
I mean, like she's a piece of shit. I don't think her boyfriend was aware she was on break. But at the end of the day, you did nothing wrong. She lied to you, and
yeah.
you know those bulls that say take one.
Yeah,
You took one.
I took one. Yeah, maybe a
The
little
signs
more.
were there, man. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah,
She was giving out the candy. You got a sweet tooth. I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's at the end of the day. Fucking sorry for her boyfriend. She's gonna find out. He's gonna find out one way or the other. But he's in Canada, so he's gonna have to cross the border to kick your ass. So you're good, Doc. Don't even worry about it.
yeah.
Just
So
just don't make it a habit of being a homewrecker, because that's how you get shotgun to the chin. But
okay, yeah, makes sense.
get it done, son. Bless your heart.
All right. Well, just like I just want to ask, like, well, what should I, do from now on? Like, what should I look out for? Like, I've learned a little bit, but is there any other input that you can?
What do you mean?
put in?
What do you mean to look out for?
If this ever happened again, or anything similar, or just
It's
future
weighing pros and
relationships.
cons. That's what it is. Like I've had several mentalities on it throughout my life, where it's if they're gonna cheat on someone, it might as well be me, 'cause she's gonna do it regardless. She's looking for a way out, or they're just a bad person. That's not my fault. But then it becomes, do I want to hurt someone else? And is that person a piece of shit? Or am I gonna get my ass kicked? It changes. People cheat. It's better not to be a part of it. But you're a young dumb kid, and if you want to be a part of it, fucking, you know, you want to shuffle some bones around, whatever. It's usually a mistake, but sometimes it's not. You just gotta weigh the pros and cons. If it's
Yeah.
it's a moral thing. If you want to be a piece of shit, be a piece of shit. Everyone's a piece of shit sometimes, but
Yeah.
it's always better to be a good person. But fucking sometimes bad people win, so it's up to you.
Okay.
All right,
Alright.
my guy. I'm glad I gave you no moral input. Go have fun.
All right. Thanks, brother.
Bye. When a girl says she's on break with a BF, probably not a good idea to smash. Yeah, I agree. Kale, have we talked before? I think I've talked to a Kale.
No, not me.
Okay. Hi, Kale. What can I do for you?
Hi. Okay. So, for context, I'm a junior, and this person that I like is a senior. And basically, I used to like his friend. His friend did not know that I used to like him at all. It was like a secret thing. I was like watching him from the distance.
Right.
So now I like his friend, but I found out they are friends like this year, like good friends. And I've never talked to this guy ever. Like, actually, no, I'm lying. I talked to him once. And this was last year when we used to play soccer on the same school team. So, like, me and him would see each other during practice. And one time I was like, oh, good luck on, like, your semifinals and stuff. And he was like, oh, thank you. So, like, I've never talked to him other than that. And, like, I don't know how to, like, start conversations with guys I like. So, like, I was telling my friends, and they're like, "Oh, just talk to him." And I have a really hard time talking to people, so I just came in to see what some steps I should do.
So it's a little different in a societal gender norms for a girl to talk to a guy, right? Because when a guy is approaching a girl, you both know what's going on. When a guy approaches a girl, you know he's just approaching you because he thinks you're cute, and then he's just gonna lie to you for a little bit and see what happens. That's usually what a guy hitting on a girl is, where he's just like, "Hey, did you drop a pencil?" You're like, "No." You're like, "Okay, can I have your number?" But when a girl approaches a guy, no one really knows what the fuck's going on, because that's not usually what happens, especially if you're cute. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like if a girl, like, it happened like twice in my life where like a really cute girl is just like, "Hey," and I'm like, "What are you doing? What do you want? Like, what's going on right now? I'm very confused." So you're going to have to work a little bit harder, but he's not going to assume, like, who's this weird girl? Like, that's very weird. That rarely happens in guys. They like female
Mhm.
attention. You just kind of have to, let them understand. And probably, honestly, even if you flirt really hard, he's not going to understand what's going on. Because nowadays, most guys would rather miss an opportunity than be a creep, which is understandable. It's always nice that that's the situation. But when you go up to him, it's going to be probably a long game, so you're going to have to do it more than once. But you go up to him, you're like, "Hey, I don't know how your conversation style, but hey, Buckaroo, whatever the fuck you got to say." But you go up and you have shared experience, so like soccer or whatever. You have the same teacher, but you could talk about something that you would both hate. So you're like, remember that team that kicked our asses or whatever, and there's that one really shitty kid? Just make up a little story about him. It's like, he fucking texted me, and I put him down. He's such a fucking loser, and like just kind of like, just like, I just want to like let you know that because I don't really have anyone to tell.
Yeah.
He'd be like, "Oh, okay," and then he'll laugh or whatever the fuck. And plus, he has some conversation skills. You already spoke to him. He's not like he's not dry. You can kind of pick up a vibe, right? Like he's just like a normal, cool dude, right?
Yeah, he's really cool.
So he's got
The thing is, he's always with his friends when I see him. So it's a little like, don't you think it'd be awkward?
Bring one of your gal pals.
Okay.
Yeah, just loosen it up a little bit. But once again, at the end of the day, if everything goes poorly, this is gonna be an ego boost to him. Like it's not gonna. He's gonna be fine, and you're gonna be fine. But the worst thing that's gonna happen. He's not gonna be aware that he got hit on, and you're just gonna have to try again. But just go for it. Pick a mutual thing that you can talk about, and then just chat it up a little bit.
Okay. Thank you, Father.
No problem. Just do it, please. Just do it.
Mhm.
Don't tell me you're gonna do it, then don't do it. Just do it.
Okay, I will. I promise.
Because also he's a
I'll
senior.
try.
He's a senior and you're a junior. So if everything goes poorly, you just gotta wait a year, and then he's gonna be gone forever. So you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Bless your heart, Kale.
Thank you.
I don't want to ban you. No, I keep accidentally banning people. All right. What time is it? Well, when I go in the screening room, I guess I'll wrap this up. Take a little bit earlier. It is. Oh, it's actually not that early. It's 5:29. Okay. We'll find someone to raid. Da 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 da. Ya da da da. Hey hey hey. Goodbye.
Card of Twitch rivals with early.
Shut up. Shut up, autoplay on Twitch. Hey, buddy pal. Hey, big cat. What's this girl name? That's a sick username. Fuck yeah. Give me funny videos and make me laugh or don't. See if you can. That sounds like a fun stream, does it not? Let's give her a show. Her name is Swaggy Cucumber, which is such a good username. I can't believe it. Everyone be nice to her. Yes, it just ended, dummy. We start at 5:30 or 5 o'clock Central. Everyone be nice to her. I think she just started. But she seems like a cool gal. But I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll be talking to the Patreon people tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see